Good afternoon, Hoover High. Welcome back to the nest. We hope your day is going well because tomorrow afternoon won't look so pretty. Thunderstorm probability is up to 30% for Thursday. And I'm your host and guest meteorologist, Jesus Ledesma Hernandez. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we wrap up tennis and track and CIF, find out about Hoover's prom and how it went, and we find ourselves at a typing competition. But first, it's that time of year again for Spirit Week. Here's another opportunity to show your Hoover pride all around the campus. I'm loving the 90s look today. On Thursday, we wear either black or pink, and it will be Flip Friday, so students will dress like teachers, and teachers will dress like students. But last Saturday, students dressed up for another occasion. Hoover seniors found themselves in a mystical royal garden for prom. Cardinal shared their experiences about the big day.
This past weekend, Hoover hosted our prom at the San Diego Natural History Museum.
What was your favorite part?
The photo booth, I guess spending time with friends, being dressed up nice.
Our senior Cardinals will definitely remember this year's prom. Speaking of big days, Hoover's tennis and track teams competed for CIF. Highlights in sports.
We are now here at Balboa for the Hoover boys tennis team to compete in CIF. In the following clips, we have the boys practicing and preparing themselves before their match. Hoover boys tennis has earned the chance to compete in CIF by winning the tournament and beating some of the Crawfords, Christian, Morris, and Lincoln's boys double teams. Now that the match is starting, Hoover's tennis doubles number 1, Jesus and Jonathan had a tough match against Valhalla, winning 2 sets out of 6. And doubles number 2, Adrian and Emmanuel also had a hard match against Calexico, winning 1 set out of 6.
Although Hoover's boys tennis team was not able to elevate to the next round of CIF, not only did they work hard and try their best during practices and matches, but they were able to break the record of competing in CIF again for the first time in 15 years.
My name's Dukins. I'm a junior. I run track, football, and basketball. I run the 100-meter dash, and I do the relay. That's it.
How does it feel to win league and make it to CIF?
It feels great, you know. All the practices, hard work. I'm fast, but my strength right now is really strong, so I feel like I'll compete and win league and championships in the CIF. Yeah.
What kept you motivated to pursue, track?
All the coaches have my back since my freshman year. Coach Walt led me to track, and shout out to Coach Keith. He was my number one supporter. But he left during my end of my freshman year, so it was sad and stuff. But we're still here, grinding, try to still be successful. Yeah.
So recently, I heard you joined football. What are you gonna bring to this team?
I'm gonna be the number 1 DB. Try to lock people up and just lock in. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello Cardinals, our Hoover High School upcoming musical Little Red is approaching soon. Today we are going to take you behind the scenes and interview both the stars of the show and the director behind the production. The Little Red musical is a modern-day version of Little Red Riding Hood with a Hispanic twist set in the 80s. The cast has been practicing and working hard for their musical performance, which will have elements of singing, rapping, dancing, and acting.
Hello, can you introduce yourself for us?
Michael Hugh. I'm the theater director here at Hoover High School.
So what inspired you to start the Little Red musical?
It was given to me by the VAPA office, and because they wanted somebody to produce it, and because it's very different from what other schools are doing.
So what was the casting process like? Were you looking for anything specifically?
Just actors that could sing. There was an interesting process. There were 4 candidates that were pretty strong, and then I made them all do each part, and then by doing that, it really solidified who was going to play who.
So what was the composing process like? What are some lyrics that you think will have a big impact on the storyline or the audience?
Well, we didn't write anything. It was all music by Anthony Aguilar and Oscar T. Basulto. They wrote the play. They wrote the music for it. And as far as what can audiences expect, again, if you look at their expression when they're singing a song, it's almost like they are feeling the words and the music.
We've just interviewed the musical director for Little Red, Mr. Hugh. Next, we're going to interview some of the main stars with the show, and they'll give you guys some details on their role and how they prepared for their role. Hello, can you introduce yourself first?
Hi, my name is Nicolia Nuno, and I'm a sophomore.
And what role do you play in Little Red?
I played the lead role, Little Red.
Why did you audition for this role, and how did you prepare?
Well, I actually transferred here after the winter break, and I saw that, auditions were up. And because at my old school, I was in the musical, I was like, why not? So I auditioned for everybody except for Little Red, and then I got Little Red.
So were there any difficulties preparing for this role?
There was plenty, honestly. First off, she's a really mean and angry character, and I'm not a mean or angry person, so it was kind of difficult. Second off, I have Tourette's, and, that can sometimes affect the way that I act, because I can't control my body or I can't control, the things I say. So when I was first starting out with my lines, it was kind of difficult for me to get through those lines, because if I don't know something 100%, I start to tick because I feel nervous. And I'm pretty sure I have all under control now, because I know this script back to back. So that was probably the biggest struggle for me.
So what is your favorite part about preparing for your role?
I think it's preparing to make all her angry faces, because she glares a lot, and it's really funny, because that's the only time throughout the whole day where I'm allowed to glare. So it's just funny. I like it.
Hello, can you introduce yourself first?
I'm Vivian Guerrero.
And what role do you play in Little Red?
I play Scarlet Caperucita, which is Red's sister.
So why did you audition for this role, and how did you prepare?
I saw on the list, Scarlet's name just sounded so pretty, so I was just I'm gonna play her.
So were there any difficulties preparing for your role?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think that near the end, while we're getting really close to performing, I got a song out of nowhere, so it was kind of just a lot to handle, and I was oh my god, I have to memorize all these lyrics in a week. But you know what, it's okay, I got this.
So what is your favorite thing about preparing for your role?
I just love my character. I feel she's just so she's very modern. She's has the personality of a lot of modern girls at Hoover, and I feel she's super relatable. So she's amazing. I love her.
My name is Lourdes Quesada, and I am a senior.
And what role did you play in Little Red?
I play Magenta, which is Little Red's grandma.
So were there any difficulties getting into the role?
Yeah, it was actually pretty hard playing a grandmother, and speaking a lot of Spanish, because I do have to speak a lot of Spanish, but it's okay now.
So what is your favorite thing while preparing for your role?
My favorite thing is just being around the cast. It's really fun, and acting and experiencing theater for the first time, actually.
Hello, my name is Shikanya Simon.
And what role do you play in Little Red?
I play the villain.
So how does your role as the villain make you stand out?
My role as the villain makes me stand out because it's so out of character, and I just feel it's gonna be a big change for me. Yeah.
So what should the audience expect seeing you come out as the villain?
They should expect me to be a totally new, different person, outside of my character.
So what ideas came into the musical, such as acting, dancing, props, or anything of that nature?
As for me and my costume, we went for a punk rock look, and as for the others, they kind of had to stay with the theme with the red and stuff. So yeah.
All right, do you have anything to add?
Rock on.
Okay, Cardinals, that's all we can show you guys for behind the scenes of the Little Red musical. The musical will be at Hoover's Performing Art Complex at 6 p.m. on May 18th and May 19th. Make sure to support our Hoover students. Tickets are $7 for students and $10 for adults.
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher would probably have to be Mr. Ben. He's lucky, really chill, and he's very inclusive of everybody.
My favorite teacher gotta be Mr. Shamita, because he always treats his students right, even though they're annoying sometimes. But most of all, he's the coolest teacher I know.
My favorite teacher is Ms. Yamfeng, my English teacher. She's so nice to me.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Andrews because he's really supportive. For me as well, he's very supportive and a very loving teacher.
I think Miss Tyler because it feels like she just treats us as like adults and as people.
Ms. Rego because she's chill.
She's not a teacher, but my counselor, Miss Holman, because she always brings me in to her office fourth period.
I like Miss Holman because she always sets me up for success.
Mr. Miller is my favorite teacher. He's so funny and he makes me die in class.
My favorite teacher is Miss Towers because she's so funny, just because she's so honest.
CLNS News Entertainment Student Television.
What's up, Cardinals? Today for Hungry Bird, we visited a nearby small mom and pop shop restaurant, Pho Min. Pho Min is located at 4712 El Cajon Boulevard, just a quick walk away from Hoover. Pho Min is locally owned and has been open for 7 years. As soon as you walk in, you're greeted with the familiar sense of family. You're seated and immediately attended to. The service here is amazing, and so is their menu, with its variety of options. We also noticed their wide selection of drinks in their fridge. Picking what to eat was a challenge. Everything seemed so good, but we landed on their famous fried chicken with garlic, onion, and chili flake garnish, as well as their shrimp stir fry and their delicious fried calamari. The food here is made with love, and you can really taste and see that as it comes out in their quality. The environment here is amazing. While you're eating, you're surrounded by beautiful Vietnamese artwork and music. Don't forget to stop by Pho Min. Their business hours, Monday through Friday, are from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sundays. That's all the time we have for today, Cardinals. HOO-RYDE!
Good afternoon, Hoover. Here are the things that are happening this week.
Hoover's first musical in a long time is a retelling of a classic, Little Red, May 18th and 19th at 6 p.m. in the Performing Arts Complex. Student tickets are $7 and adults are $10. May 20th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. is the 76th Annual Ocean Beach Kite Festival. This festival is the oldest running kite festival in the United States. Come enjoy free kite making, decorating, and flying in the Robb Athletic Field. Saturday, May 20th, there will be a La Jolla Half Marathon and 5K in Del Mar. Sign up at lajollahalfmarathon.com. Sunday, May 21st at 8 a.m., the Navy's 26th Bay Bridge Run/Walk will be held at the Hilton Bayfront. This event raises funds to support quality of life programs for Navy personnel. Register at NavyBayBridgeRun.com. You can now get tickets to Murder and Mayhem for a 1-hour historical true crime tour of the Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego. You will walk through many eras as you explore interesting stories of true crime. Book at MurderMayhem.com.
That is all for this calendar.
Want to make more money? Learn not just to type with your thumbs. Cardinals raced to the finish in our recent Nitro Type competition.
So my name is Andy Lee. I'm a self-proclaimed writer, and I think I'm going to destroy this competition.
My name is Angel V, and I think this will just be a little fun.
My name is Diana Date. I played Nitro Type a few times, so I hope I win.
My name is Diana Ordóñez, and I think I'm gonna win.
Yeah, hey, welcome everybody to the first annual Nitro Type Hoover race. Let's destroy the right now.
Easy enough.
Oh, Andy's making it. I hope he doesn't mess up.
Oh my gosh. It's Diana versus Diana.
Instruments.
Just as I expected. First place goes to me.
I'm gonna win. I'm so based. Oh crap! Oh no! Okay, let's go. I didn't win first, but at least I beat.
Diana could have almost won.
Oh my god, I got last place!
No.
GG everyone, GG.
Well, being that I did say I'm experienced already, I expected nothing less.
I'm Angel, and I came in a close second. It really was a good game.
I'm Diana, and I got last place, but it was a good game.
I'm Diana, and I got 4th place.
What's your words per minute? Think you type fast? Contact the Nest to compete in later competitions. And that is a wrap for this week. We hope to see you again soon here on the Nest. I'm Mrs. Celeste Hernandez. HOO-RYDE!